members, the time of dressing wacky is upon us. Today we will travel to Ireland to meet an unsavory character named Stingy Jack. And we are getting crafty today and going to light up the night with a squash. It is a food. It is a sculptor's canvas that shows up in force at harvest. Yes, it's a pumpkin. And today I get to carve one. The legend of Stingy Jack is an Irish tale from long ago. Jack was an abusive alcoholic who always refused to pay for his drinks. One day at a bar, Satan had come to claim Jack's soul. Jack conned Satan into paying for their drinks. To pay, Satan becomes a coin which is taken by Jack instead of being given to the bartender. Placed in Jack's pocket with a silver cross, Satan is held hostage until he makes an agreement not to bother Jack for 10 years. This guy was a nasty piece of work. And this is a crazy tale. 10 years later, Jack cons Satan again. Jack has Satan climb a tree to retrieve an apple. Then Jack carves a cross on the tree, trapping Satan. This time Jack gets Satan to agree not to take Jack's soul. I'm thinking Satan, called by other names, should be called a schmuck. So Jack dies. He is refused entry into heaven. But when he goes to hell, Satan won't let him in. Jack whines about the dark until Satan tosses him coals from the lake of fire. Jack puts these into a carved turnip and begins stalking the earth as a shadowy spectre holding the first jack-o'-lantern. The extended version of this legend can be read at Lynn Gibson's blog, link in the description. So the Irish were carving out turnips. Turnip? Yes, turnips. They placed lights inside to scare away evil spirits as well as keeping Stingy Jack away. But we carved pumpkins, not turnips. The reason is that when the Irish settlers came to the Americas, they found the pumpkin larger and easier to carve.
Skeletons in my closet.
I haven't carved a pumpkin in a long time. First thing, choose what to carve. I'm going to put Denton Rose on my pumpkin. The black areas are where I won't cut. The gray is where I'll just remove the outer layers. The white is where I will cut all the way through. I went to the grocery store to pick out a pumpkin. There were plenty to choose from. I needed a big one, as Denton's ego is fairly large.
You are so good looking.
I also picked out a carving tool and a scoop. About time I tried this. So, ingredients. A pumpkin carving tool, a pumpkin light, a container for goop, a container for seeds, magic marker, a stencil, a sharp knife. I'm using a box cutter. Any children trying this should get adult assistance. Wash the pumpkin. Mine was dirty with regular dirt. Mark the top for cutting the cap. Cut the cap with the cutting tool. Remove the cap and clean the pumpkin goop off. Scoop the goop out of the pumpkin. Sort the seeds from the goop. Scrape the inside of the pumpkin clean. If you're saving the goop or seeds, cover. If like me, you're going to use these later, stick them in the refrigerator. Cut out the outer lines and white areas of the stencil. Tape the stencil to the pumpkin. Use the marker to mark the places to cut out. Remove the stencil, carefully cut out the areas. Clean the outside. Cut the gray areas from the stencil and tape it back to the pumpkin. Use the marker for the new areas and also the outside line. cut along the lines with the knife. For the outside line, cut a channel. Remove the outer pumpkin layers where you have marked. Clean your pumpkin and even out any details. Put the light inside and scare Jack away. I learned quite a bit doing the pumpkin. First thing is that it wasn't full of goop. It had a lot less than expected. It also wasn't nearly as messy a project as I had feared. And there were lots and lots and lots of seeds. Big seeds! Maybe next time I'll carve something with more 3D to it. I'll have to go to Hobby Lobby and get some more real cutting tools. Do you like it, Denton?
This is the best mirror. It shows my best side.
Denton, do you know you're looking at a pumpkin?
You're a real melon, Ted.
Silly, Denton. That's a real pumpkin. A jack-o'-lantern.
A Denton lantern? Isn't that amazing, man? I still think it looks like me.
I hope you enjoyed watching my pumpkin carving. There are so many incredible ways you can create an art sculpture with a pumpkin. Perhaps I will try something more advanced next year. If you have a special jack-o'-lantern carving to share, please tell me in the comments. If you enjoyed learning about Jack and his lantern, please click the like button. As always, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be notified when new videos are released.